You ready? Let's go. 2-minute daily devo for Friday, January 13th. I'm in the New International Reader's Version today, and our verse of the day comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 21. Here's what it says. Anyone who wants to be godly and loving finds life, success, and honor. Not a lot of explanation for our verse today when it comes to figuring out exactly what God's trying to say to us. You know, some verses, obviously, you need to do a little bit more digger deeping and figure out exactly what, is trying to be conveyed and what was written in the original Greek or the original Hebrew language to see exactly what God's trying to say to us. This one is pretty straightforward. I've looked at it in a bunch of different translations and it all kind of says the same thing. And here's what it is. If you want to be godly and loving, if you want to live a life that's pleasing to God, if you want to live a life that serves God, that obeys His word, if you want to live a life that loves other people, then this is what's going to happen. And we've talked about this many times before. God never asks us to do anything without attaching a promise. God says if you will live a life that is godly and loving, you're going to find life, success, and honor. That's the blessings that are attached to that. The Bible says that the greatest commandment is what? Love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength, and love others as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Well, that's exactly what this is. If you are godly and you love God, you're going to serve Him and do everything that He calls and asks you to do. And then if you're loving, you're going to love other people. And here's the point. The point is this. If we act like God, if we'll do what God tells us to do, God's going to give us life. God's going to give us success, and God's going to give us honor. All those things that we are all striving for in our lives, this is the path to those things. It's not trying to do all that you can do of yourself. It's not trying to claw your way to the top and kick and step on people to get them out of the way. It's not trying to boast and be prideful and say, hey, look at me, and find honor that way. No. It's if you're godly and loving and serve the Lord. He says, I'm going to give you life, I'm going to give you success, and I'm going to give you honor. All right? That's it, guys. I'll talk to you on Monday.